Tonight, we're launching a special series called Beyond the Destruction, marking 10 years since the Moore tornado. Every night this week, we'll be sharing stories from that day and the rebuilding and recovery after.
The EF5 tornado took 24 lives, including 7 children at Plaza Towers Elementary, and left a lasting impact on the community and also us here at News 9.
I remember May 20th.
I remember May 20th.
I still remember May 20th.
I remember May 20th.
I remember May 20th.
I remember May 20th.
So I actually think about May 20th a lot. There are certain images that come back to mind just randomly. My name is Jen Billings. I was executive producer the night of that tornado. And you see all this rubble and destruction and dust. I think it was destruction we just didn't expect until you really see it.
Ben Minty, I was an assignment editor, May 20th, 2013. There were so many, it was so obvious how many of them there were and how much damage. It was the first look at just how bad things were.
It is still causing major damage here.
Yes, that day was definitely not like most days. One was just the devastation that we all witnessed. Jen Hargrave, producer. That was the first day that we had what then was new technology, which were backpack live units.
How could something like this happen? How could the damage be this widespread and this devastating? I'm Carl Torp, and I was a reporter in the field May 20th, 2013.
144th and Robinson, and here's this neighborhood again. We have destruction everywhere.
For those minutes, we get there, and we see nothing but homes destroyed. There's a fire in the background.
It's chaotic out here.
And people are coming out of their homes in an absolute daze. I mean, when we first got to those neighborhoods, there were no police, there were no EMSA, there's no ambulance service, no firefighters, no nothing.
Carl and I first roll up, and it's just like, what do we do? And then all of a sudden you just see nothing. Everything's just wiped out. I mean, I literally paused to like not grab my camera because I was just shocked at like how much nothing was there. Well, I mean, something was there, but obviously nothing was there. My name is Andy Hargrave. I was with Carl Torp, one of the field crews following May 20th tornado. It's called a Teradek, and it basically used cell phone data. So I'm like, okay, I'll hook it up and I'll plug it in and just flip the switch and pray to God that they're getting a signal back.
All the people that are badly hurt by this storm. Kelly and Amanda?
So I don't keep a lot of my notes from stories, but there was something about the May 20th, 2013 tornado that I just could not throw away these notes. I'm Amanda Taylor, and on May 20th, I was a news anchor. Plaza Towers Elementary looking for kids, search and rescue. Search and rescue, dozens of search crews searching for 40 to 50 people.
And so as the tornado passed, people are just running toward the schools, running through the neighborhoods where the damage had occurred. I was John Mills. I was studio cameraman back in 2013.
My name's Jim Gardner. I'm the helicopter pilot reporter. You know, when you're on something like that, you hope nobody has died, but you wonder how many has died because you're looking at all the destruction and devastation that's around you.
You know, and just hopefully we didn't lose any lives here, but
that was very, very difficult to talk.
Even now, you know, it's really like, it impacts you when you think about those kids. It's hard. My name is Dana Hurtnicki, and on May 20th, I was reporting. But I do remember that was a really hard day for me. Like, I cried a lot. Whew. Usually it doesn't impact me like that, but it was just really, really hard working that day.
That's why I don't look at this. It's just, I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna have trouble with this because it's just so sad.
As with so many tragedies that happen here in Oklahoma, the community rallies, they come together.
You know, I would say we talk a lot about the Oklahoma Standard. I saw it that day in a way that I had never to that point seen it before.
And there were children, you know, yay high, walking up and handing off mason jar banks full of nickels, dimes, and quarters and pennies and saying, here, I need to help.
So we just put out the call, you know, if you want to bring blankets, non-perishable food, water, just bring it to the station, bring it to News 9.
We had a mile long, at least a mile long, line of cars for people dropping off supplies.
We call it the Oakland Standard, right? But it's really just the human standard. And it never shines brighter than it does in those moments.
It's hard. It was horrible. It was horrific. It was a heartbreaking storm. And here we are 10 years later.